Good morning, students. Hope you will find at your respective places. Today, we are going to discuss this biodiversity patterns. We have discussed the biodiversity. We have discussed the biodiversity at different organizational levels. This biodiversity, and today we are going to discuss this biodiversity pattern. On the earth, what we will see that at some places or some regions or some locations or in many countries we will find हम कहेंगे diverse forms of organisms. That is, we will find large number of different types of organisms. But there are some places, there are some regions, there are some countries where we will see that जो different organisms हैं, different species हैं, they are very much less. So this means that in some areas कई जगहों पर हमें देखते हैं कि they have got the larger या they have got the larger diverse forms and some area जो हम देखते हैं कि that they have got the less diverse forms. Now what are the various factors कि वो क्या वजूहत है कि जिसकी बिना पर हम ये कहेंगे कि कुछ इलाके वहाँ पर हम देखते हैं कि मुख्तलिफ अक़साम के ऑर्गन्स पाए जाते हैं, वहाँ पर बहुत मुख्तलिफ अक़साम के ऑर्गन्स पाए जाते हैं. बट कुछ ऐसे भी इलाके हैं जहाँ पर हम देखते हैं कि ऑर्गन पाए जाते हैं लेकिन जो काइंड्स वहाँ पर जाते हैं, जो स्पीशीज वहाँ पर पाए जाते हैं, वो बहुत ही कम है. नाउ देयर आर सम फैक्टर्स. एक फैक्टर जो हमारे पास है दैट इज द latitudinal gradient. What do we mean by the latitude? Yeah, what do latitudinal gradient क्या होता है? These latitudes, these are the imaginary lines which are drawn on the surface of the earth, which are drawn on the globe, and these latitudes, they are parallel to each other, so they are often called as the parallels of latitudes. As we move from equator, as we move from equator to poles, that is in both the hemispheres, from equator to the north pole and from equator to the south pole, we will find that जो number of species है they go on decreasing. In the equatorial region, the number of species is very much high, but as we move towards the poles, that is towards the north pole and the south pole, what we will see जो number of organisms है, जो number of species जो है, it goes on decreasing. For example, we have got a country known as Colombia. This Colombia अगर हम बात करेंगे, this is placed near the equator and we will find here about 1400 species of birds. This country, it is placed, it is situated, it is located near the equator. Then we have got one, the city of New York. The city of New York, अगर हम कहेंगे this place, it is located at 41 degree north latitude. That means it is situated away from the equator, and here we will see 105 species of birds. Now, moving further away from this equator, we have got this country known as Greenland. That Greenland is situated at a latitude of 71 degree north, and here we will see mere 58 species of birds are found. So we found that the place near the equator, we have given the example of Colombia, it has got 1400 species of birds. Then we take the another example, New York, which is located at 41 degree north. It has got 105 species of birds. And then third example, that is the Greenland, situated at 71 degree north. It has got mere 58 species of birds. This means that as we move towards the poles from equator, the number of species it goes on decreasing. Now, the place which is found near the equator, that is called as tropical area. As we move towards, as we move away from the what we called as this equator, we have got the region known as the temperate tropical area, temperate zone, and we have got one more that is called as the frigid zone. Now in tropical area, I will give an example, that is the Amazon forest. Amazon forests. This Amazon forest हम देखते हैं कि that in this forest, इस जंगलात में हम क्या देखते हैं, it is the tropical forests which are found very close to the equator. इनमें हम क्या देखते हैं, that it has got the diverse forms of organisms. जो मैक्सिमम हम देखते हैं कि जो भी ऑर्गेनिजम्स हैं, डिफरेंट स्पीशीज, दे आर फाउंड इन दीज फॉरेस्ट्स. एंड दिस Amazon forest, it is called as the lung of the earth, because maximum of the oxygen जो है, that is obtained, that is created by the organisms in these forests. Maximum जो भी हम देखते हैं कि during the process of photosynthesis जो हमको oxygen liberate हो जाता है, जो मैक्सिमम हम देखते हैं, that takes place in these forests. So this is called as the lung of the earth, this Amazon forests. Now as compared to the temperate zone, अगर हम बात करें, अब ट्रॉपिकल एरिया की हम बात कर लेंगे. यहाँ पर जो हम देखते हैं कि जो कंडीशंस हैं, जो एनवायरमेंटल कंडीशंस हैं जो हमारे पास है, that are somewhat what we call as the same. They remain throughout the year, they remain the same. While as in case of the temperate zone, there is the climatic fluctuation, there is the temperature fluctuation. हम कहेंगे कि कुछ ऐसे हम देखते हैं कि साल में ऐसे भी दिन आते हैं where the temperature is very much high, लेकिन there are the some days during the year when the temperature will fall very very low. It will be the below the freezing point. कभी कभार हम यहाँ पर टेम्परेट जोन में हम देखें कि days are very much long, so we will get the plenty of sunlight. लेकिन कुछ टाइम ऐसा भी आता है when the days are somewhat short, और इस इलाके में देखते हैं कि जो हमारे पास अवेलेबिलिटी है सनशाइन की, that is very much less. Now what is the special about this tropical area कि that it favors too much of this biodiversity? There may be some reasons for this tropical area that it is special for this biodiversity. There may be some reasons जो हम डिस्कस करने की कोशिश कर लेंगे कि there are some reasons that is the speciality about speciality of tropical regions. Tropical region. What is the special of tropical region? That it favors this what we call as the biodiversity. First reason है जो हम देंगे, that is the plenty of the sunshine. Solar energy, or we can say the plenty of solar energy is available there. Here we will see जो in tropical areas, tropical region में हम देखते हैं कि days and nights are almost same duration, उनकी duration same है. So and those different जो हम देखते हैं कि days या जो हम देखते हैं जो duration of days and nights की होती है, it remains same throughout the year. So we will see there is the plenty of solar energy, there is the plenty of sunshine that is available to the organism. ये कहा गया है कि बाय एक्सपेरिमेंट हैज बीन प्रूव, जितने हमारे पास सोलर एनर्जी अवेलेबल होगी उतनी हम देखते हैं कि जो स्पीशीज होती हैं उसमें उतनी हम क्या देखते हैं, जो ऑर्गेनिजम्स होते हैं वो सर्वाइव कर सकते हैं. सो हैविंग द प्लेंटी ऑफ सनशाइन, हैविंग द प्लेंटी ऑफ सोलर एनर्जी which remains constant throughout the year, we will find कि जो ऑर्गेनिज्म जो हैं दे सर्वाइव एट ईज. हम देखते हैं कि ऑर्गेनिज्म जो होते हैं दे विल सर्वाइव, दे विल फ्लोरिश, वो फ्लोरिश कर सकते हैं. सो स्पेसिएशन जो होती है, जो हम देखते हैं कि नंबर ऑफ ऑर्गेनिज्म, जो नंबर ऑफ स्पीशीज जो है दे सर्वाइव इन दिस एरियाज. So this area, because of this plenty of solar energy, plenty of sunshine, this tropical region is it is having the what we call as this very high biodiversity. लेकिन अगर हम बात करेंगे टेम्परेट रीजन की, there we will see there are the extremes of the temperature. During the summer हम देखेंगे टेम्परेचर बहुत ज़्यादा हाई हो जाता है, लेकिन ड्यूरिंग द विंटर जो हम देखते हैं कि टेम्परेचर जो होते हैं कि वो बहुत कम चला जाता है. इट विल कम बिलो द फ्रीजिंग पॉइंट. सो दीज टेम्परेचर फ्लक्चुएशन, दीज क्लाइमेटिक चेंजेस, they did not favor the organisms to survive, to flourish. So this temperature region में हम क्या देखते हैं कि not too much of this biodiversity is found as compared to that of this tropical region. Second one जो हम देखते हैं कि environmental condition जो हम देखते हैं, in tropical region they are almost moderate. वो मॉडरेट रहते हैं एनवायरमेंटल कंडीशन कि उस मॉडरेट रेंज से वो ज्यादातर बाहर नहीं निकलते हैं. एनवायरमेंटल कंडीशन में हम क्या देखते हैं कि दैट इट हैज बीन फाउंड कि दैट आफ्टर हम देखते हैं आफ्टरनून it rains very heavily in these areas, in these regions. This moisture जो heavy rainfall होता है it favors the trees. जो प्लांट्स वहाँ पर जो ट्रीज होते हैं वो उनकी जो हाइट होती है दे गेन अ वेरी गुड हाइट, और उनकी हाइट जो होती है इट मे रीच अप टू दी 100 मीटर और मोर देन 100 मीटर वो चले जाते हैं. और फिर उनकी जो कैनोपी होती है कि वो ऐसी हो जाती है कि दैट दे डिड नॉट अलो दिस सनलाइट टू फॉल ऑन द सरफेस ऑफ द अर्थ. लेकिन स्टिल देन कि टेम्परेचर इतना हाई हो जाता है कि जो ये ग्राउंड फ्लोर यहाँ का होता है इट इज सराउंडेड बाय, इट इज कवर्डेड बाय द क्रीपर्स और herbs or shrubs. And this area जो हम एनवायरमेंट कंडीशन, ये वाली कंडीशन इट रिमेन्स थ्रू आउट द ईयर सेम. अब जो टेम्परेचर कंडीशंस होते हैं इट इज नॉट टू मच हाई, इट इज नॉट टू मच एक्सट्रीम, बट इट इज रिमेन्स इन दिस मॉडरेट बैंड रादर कि 25 to 35 डिग्री रेंज में रह जाता है. उससे हाई उससे कम ज़्यादा नहीं चला जाता है. सो इट्स सच टेम्परेचर इन विच द ऑर्गेनिजम्स दे कैन सर्वाइव एट ईज. सो दिस द सेकंड कंडीशन वेयर वी विल सी द एनवायरमेंटल कंडीशन दे आर मॉडरेट, दे आर नॉट टू मच ऑफ एक्सट्रीम. थर्ड जो हम कहेंगे फॉर दिस स्पेसिएशन दैट इज फॉर द व्हाट वी विल कॉल एज स्पेसिएशन की अगर हम बात करेंगे कि फॉर दिस स्पीशीज, फॉर द न्यू स्पीशीज टू डेवलप, टू कम इनटू बीइंग, it may take place what we call as the millions of years for a new species to flourish, to accomplish itself on the surface of the earth. It takes millions of years. Also not only that time but again उसके लिए क्या होने चाहिए, जो हालात जो होने चाहिए they must remain stable, and those stable conditions they are only found in the tropical areas, and those conditions they remain same, they remain stable throughout the year. साल भर वो एक जैसे रह जाते हैं. That is why Amazon forests, क्योंकि वो ट्रॉपिकल एरिया में आता है, वहाँ की जो हालात है दे रिमेन स्टेबल. वी विल फाइंड न्यू एंड न्यू स्पीशीज दे फ्लोरिश देयर in this area. So for speciation that speciation, it takes for the new species to generate, it takes millions and millions, it takes millions of years. That is the time. Second one, जो conditions होनी चाहिए, they must remain the stable. अब stable conditions भी वहां पर, and those stable conditions they are mainly found in the tropical areas, in the tropical regions, as compared to that of the temperate regions. So these are some of the speciality of the tropical regions. Why? There we find these varied types of these organisms. Why? We will see the high degree of this biodiversity as compared to that of the temperate regions. I have given you some examples कि latitudinal gradient में हम क्या देखते हैं, from tropic, from equator towards the poles. We have given you the some example. I have given the example of Colombia, I have given the example of New York, I have given you the example of the Greenland, where we will see that there is a decrease in this species of in the species, number of species. So this was the first factor which plays an important role in, that is the latitudinal gradient. It plays an important role in the biodiversity pattern. In the second video, we will try to discuss other factors which favors this biodiversity pattern. Until then, goodbye. God bless you. Thanks.